They found on Dwayne Slick, born in Waterloo, Iowa. Wrote from the Saki Fox tribe, the Mississippi, Iowa region. Picture right. Education's got his BFA in painting, and his BA in art education at University of Northern Iowa, Sioux Falls, in 1986. And this guy is a MFA in painting at the University of California, Davis. Everybody that like interviewed him, all this stuff, they're just this line kept popping up, and this is how he described his paintings. It's kind of like you describe Dwayne as dream paintings whose aim is the exploration of matter, spiritual, not physical. For some reason, that keeps popping up there. And at the beginning of his career, most if not all of his artwork were in black and white, you know, photorealistic paintings, linen and glass. And a lot has to do with the contrast of shading. Kind of hard to find stuff like that. Sure. It's like one of his paintings. He does it in linen, photorealistic.
Of course.
And lately, he likes to deal with minds for some reason. Hey, you see that guy in that movie stuff? That stuff. Yeah, and his earlier work was white on white painting, and you could barely see it, so he just took that idea and all this, and he'll like have a picture of a rose, and you just draw it on the out, paint that white, or the rose, look on another, stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool. And mines came up, it's like after his mom and dad died, he started painting mines, strip it, like it was kind of like a painter's tape, whatever, just go down there, set it apart with black and white lines, stuff like that. And I thought that was pretty cool how they did that. It's all paint, shadings. In the art journal, he did a kind of like a review of his 7-page painting. It was done out of plexiglass, Xerox, and acrylic paint, and there's a piece that I like called Blood and Semen. In the picture it states, some people get obsessed, they see a Christian and think fish. They look for the evidence of taking blood or semen. They hold up images of pain. Now all they can do is scream. The 7-page painting was born out of instability at the Institute of Indian Arts in Santa Fe. It was going to do a showcase, an exhibit for American paintings, and there was a lot of Indians there, and they want to be included in that. They felt like they were being left out, whatever. So when the art said, so Dwayne responded, painting artworks. I saw a piece as a process of eternalizing my own sense of eternal rage that would allow me to criticize distance. This is one of 7. There's a picture of Chief Bigfoot. It was basically massacred. And then painting, just threw some blood lines in there and all that stuff. So, plexiglass, and just bolted it like that. It's a 7-page paintings. So, see, Chief Bigfoot in there and stuff. That was, I've never seen anything like that before. Throughout the 90s, early 20s, he did like coyote storytelling stuff, whatever, with his art students, wherever he was showcasing them, and played the coyote. Students would ask questions, and to Dwayne, it was like the coyote was his spokesperson. You know, this coyote's a trickster, a teacher to follow. He's basically a myth maker, or whatever, not myth creator. And because of his coyote. And I just like coyotes or whatever. But he bought this coyote mask, and if you put it up there, you shade it around, and you paint it inside, and you put it different angles, so it kind of looks like 3D in some ways. I wanted to show the movement of it. The Canadian Journal, by Larry Abbott. Larry asked if he wanted to be known by his name, and Dwayne, Larry asked if he wanted to be known by his name, artist Dwayne, or by an artist who was Indian. And Dwayne's reply was, you have to be careful because sometimes I think you can be victimized by your own point of view. You know, how I think of it is like, want to live out of the box, by being defined who you are in your artwork. I mean, he's always spiritual in his things, and then so he didn't want to have no limits. At the School of Advanced Research, Indian Arts Research Center, Dwayne gave a presentation, and then it's in narrative traditions, to tell a story of tragedy, one must always begin by telling the ending first. I once believed that the weight of such expectations function as a cultural given for the artists of Native American descent. It rules stating that we cry for a vision and place ourselves in a single grand narrative of history and representation. Currently, he's a professor at Rhode Island School of Design since 1995. He travels throughout the country giving lectures at colleges and universities.
Awesome.